Hello everyone, sorry for the gap in uploads, but today, yesterday I went on a bit of a little day trip to a flea market like 30, 40 minutes out from me, and I actually managed to find some pretty cool cars and Thomas stuff, but this video will focus on just the Thomas stuff. I might do the other car stuff, I don't know, it's already sort of put on my wall. So I guess we'll go ahead and start with something I've already gotten out of the package. It is a battery-operated wooden railway Thomas. The one with the really weird, ugly face. It's a little sun-faded. It is pretty beat up. But I always like getting these. They're super weird, and they have a fun... They're really weird, and I have a soft spot for them. There we go, it's the proper term for it. Let's, I guess, go ahead and crack it open and see if it has a battery in it. I already know this doesn't work because freewheels really easily. My earbud falling out of my head here. Hoping for no battery. I mean, it's not gonna run anyway. But, oh, there we go. Ooh. Old Energizer. That has amazingly not corroded at what? These later ones were clear? It's interesting. He might actually work. Now I'm curious. Nah, it's probably dead. Oh well, it was worth a shot. But there is that. Just another fun little oddity to add to the collection. Is the screw even going in? There we go. Alright, we will just pop him at the edge of the small set I have constructed here. And I guess while we're on the topic of diecast, semi-related, go ahead and see if I can get all four of these out. Here's that last one. Checking the bag here. Oh, there it is. Okay. My other haul was 2 sets of Erdl Troublesome Trucks. Poke a hole through it. Tear these open. Now these I couldn't say no to. Erdl rolling stock, at least for me. Super hard to get in big quantities, so anytime I see cheap Erdl rolling stock pop up, especially with the pins intact, I always make sure to grab at least one. I'll go ahead and open the other ones here. Really should have grabbed scissors for this. Do I have any within? Yes, I do. There we go. That should make this a lot easier. There we go. 1,000 times easier. Go ahead and throw all the trash to one side. Yep, 2 of these, the backwards facing. Go ahead and put them there. Go ahead and get the last 2 out of the packages. Like, these were just in a big tote. Everything I'm gonna show you, I just pulled out of a big tote I had found. That was just full of, like, minis and really lame Trackmaster 2 stuff. Alright, here's the other troublesome truck. I don't think a single thing is wrong with any of these. They all have the pins. They all have their buffers still intact. Go ahead and put them all in a little bit of Tommy track I got here. Weirdly, this one feels a little loose. I think I'll go ahead and fix that. There we go, that's much better. This one was kind of loose for some reason. Go ahead and we will pop him there. Move the Thomas up. And I did find an engine I didn't have. And that's also one I have wanted for a very long time. But either just could never get around to getting, or couldn't find for a good price in good enough shape. Ertl D199 in absolutely spectacular condition. This thing feels and looks pretty much brand new, other than the one little chip on his nose. Yeah, this was absolutely... How much was he? $4.99? $4.99 for a basically brand new but loose Ertl engine. The stickers are even intact for the cab windows and the number there. I've always liked Ertl's giant diesel models. Can I, like, put him on the actual rails here? No. Let's pop him there. There. He doesn't ride the track, obviously. He's not meant for it, but... Alright. Go ahead and get the rest of the stuff out here. It looks like 3 engines and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 pieces of rolling stock. I'll just get this one out of the way. This is the weird circus car van that came with a special track and a special Toby. Basically, that special track acted sort of like a stop-and-go piece, but it would hit this, and then the door on the side would pop open, and a little clown car would come out. If I can hit the button again. Yep, just like that. Fortunately, didn't have the little car with it, but it did come with 2 rocks, so guess there's some kind of consolation prize. Go ahead and roll that back. Keeping up on the theme of, like, circus stuff, I guess. We'll crack open here. I love getting slate trucks, because I don't have a lot of them. And especially, I don't think I have any with text on them. So getting the fireworks truck is a pretty cool one. Unfortunately, no load for it, but you know, I have 2 out of the 3 wagons with it, so at least I think it was 3. I don't remember. Pretty sure it was the van, the slate truck, and then just like a regular gray plank truck. I don't know. I'll have to look it up again. It's been a long time since I've thought about this pack. And here it is. Sodor Fireworks Van, which is not a piece I had, which is always cool to get new rolling stock. It's a little beat up on the top. The stickers got some wear. Other than that, yeah, I mean, for $1, that's not bad, really. And of course, now I have 2 matching things there. I know Hit Toys made a real fun version of this that had like pop-out fireworks effects, and it had like a light and sound, so it was really neat. I never had that as a kid, but I've seen videos of it, and it looks pretty cool. Alright, Squealo. Might as well just make one long, goofy-looking train here. Let's go with... yeah, let's go with this. Let's get all the rolling stock out of the way. This is a fun one because it is a Hit Toys piece, and I grew up with the Hit Toys Thomas stuff, and I absolutely adore it. So getting more of it, even if it's just rolling stock, it's always super nice. Now this is the Ice Cream Factory van. Not really too much to say with it, but I mean, it's really nicely painted. I mean, the double stripe there, the sticker is really nice. Honestly, the only thing about it it's like beat up is the roof here, but other than that, yeah, this is not in half bad shape, I don't think. Oh, the scaling is weird. This should be way bigger than the slate truck here, but actually, what does it look like next to just a regular Wow, that is really off. It sits just a little bit lower, just a little bit. It's interesting though. Again, can't complain too much with more rolling stock, especially it being Hit Toys stuff like that. And another one I was really happy to find. I have one of these already, and I made a custom one out of a spare just because I wanted more. But it's just one more of these red branch line coaches. Really nothing much to say. I mean, it's a slight edit with the 4 bumps on top. It's just a slight edit and repaint of Annie and Clarabelle, but I don't have a whole lot of coaches, especially just generic ones like this, so this is always a plus. I've got enough rolling stock here to almost cover the whole thing. Now here's probably the piece of rolling stock I was most surprised was there and happy to grab. Go ahead and, oh, well, I guess I've shown it already, so no big surprise there. Just a brake van. Literally just the blue and yellow brake van. I don't have a lot of brake vans. I think I have this, I think it was the brown and yellow one, but I had that since I was little and it was super beat up, so I repainted that one. I have one of the little green ones, a couple of Brunos, and I think that is about it in terms of brake vans. So always happy to get more, and especially ones like these. This might be my favorite style. Pretty sure there's a red one of these too. I would love to get that. So, for the end of our train here. There we go. Now for engines. I have 3 of them here. I think we'll save the best one for last. We'll just go ahead and get one of the ones that's technically a duplicate, but I was also just really happy to find. If I could get him out of the package here. It is Mattel Sir Handel. Now his stickers aren't in the best shape, but it is an official Sir Handel, because the one I have already is the Chinese reproduction one. Do I have him out on the shelf? No, I do not, because I forgot I specifically made space just for this guy. As you can tell, he is missing a side rod, but I can rectify this right now, because I have 3 spares, and you'll see why. That one doesn't really want to stay in there. Neither does that one, weirdly. 3rd time's a charm, hopefully. That one sticks the best. You can have that one. Alright. Of course, he'll need a little paint touch-ups on the buffers, his eyebrows. The funnel's a little beat. But other than that, in his stickers, which I'm fine with, there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, I'm really happy just to have a real, legitimate Sir Handel. I don't know what I'll use my other one for, but for now, I guess I just have a fake and a real Sir Handel. Alright, let's see the battery. Not too bad on that side, a little worse for the wear on that side. I'll throw a battery in real quick. How about... he's not wanting to go at the moment. Do I have a little bit of sandpaper? Yes, I do. What? A little bit of a live resto job? Sand that down, get rid of some of the corrosion. Hey, he's a runner. Would you look at that? All he needed was a little corrosion job cleanup. It's pretty moderate pace. Pretty moderate pace. I'm just happy he works. And he's official. So, all he needs is a little paint touch-up, and he's good to go. Very happy to finally have another real narrow gauge engine. So I'll go ahead and just pop him on the shelf right now. He looks fantastic among the rest. Alright, let's do something fun. Let's do the fun one. Just the fun variant. I don't have too many Percy variants. At least I don't think so. Not any that are just original motorized ones anyway. But here is the... Oh, what was the name of this one? Percy and the Search Cars or something like that. I just call this one Dirty Percy, Put Upon Percy. I don't know, he's just a little dirty. Just a regular stock standard Mattel Percy with some dirt weathering on it. But I really like it, and I don't have any of these later Percys, so it's always fun. It does need a fair bit of hair cleaned out of the wheel there. Some paint touched up on the roof. Buffers could use some. Bunker could definitely use some. The front could use some. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much just the black parts on him that need a little love on them. But other than that, he's not in half bad shape, I don't think. Nothing I can't really fix. He does need traction tires, however. I don't know what it is with these Mattel ones, but they don't. Side rods love to just pop out so easily on these, at least in my experience. Because I have the weird Thomas variant with the red funnel, and the side rods on that never want to stay. He does roll pretty well. So let's check, see how the battery compartment's doing. If he doesn't work, then no big deal. I have other chassis he can run on. Yeah, see what I mean? I didn't even hardly do anything, and this popped right out. I don't know what to do about that. Doesn't look too bad. A lot of dust, so he's been sitting for a while. Oh, it's a little bit of corrosion, just a little bit. Nothing I can't. Sure, that was a very unpleasant sound to hear. But I do want to see if I can't get this. Can we be 2 for 2 on working engines? Would you look at that? We're 2 for 2. Even with the side rods popping out. It's really starting to annoy me. Wow. He just went for it. Like, I didn't really even have to do much. Honestly, probably would have run even with a bit of corrosion on there. We're 2 for 2 on new ones with no issue. Go ahead and zip him back together. Of course, side rods, clean out that hair, touch up the black parts, but another Percy variant for the collection, and that is always a good thing. Alright, now here's for the most unexpected one, a character I did not have at all beforehand. And a Hit Toys one, so that's even better. It is Hit Toys Flora. She isn't in the best shape. She's got some sticker wear there and some paint wear up here. Doesn't bother me too much, really. Just happy to add a new collection, or new collection. Just happy to add a new engine to the collection at all. I have fairly high hopes because, despite being pretty worn, it doesn't seem to have much activity. Alright. The screw holding it to... Oh, that's interesting. I always thought it would have, well, I don't know. I always would have thought that the tram skirts would have come off along with the rest of the body, so... I guess she's kind of like the Linnaeus in that way. Alright. Inside motor is very dusty. This one was definitely sitting for a while. No corrosion at all. I assume this one probably didn't get too much use, unfortunately. Now, she didn't come with her coach, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I'll just use the circus car van thing for it. For Flora, why not? Lucky number 3? Oh. Weird. Number 3. Number 3. Wow, she's quick, too. I'll throw... Wow! Ceiling jump scare. Alright, well, now that we're about a better angle... She seems really quick. Let me just put her on the small test track. Oh, not super quick, but she's definitely not super slow either. Let me get everything all put back together. And I will get a nice group shot of everything that I had found yesterday. So, give me just a moment. Alright, everyone, here's everything that I had found at the flea market. Sir Handel, Percy, and Flora, all of them work. The ice cream van, the fireworks van, the circus car van thing I don't know how to describe, the blue brake van, the fireworks slate truck, and the red coach. 4 Ertl Troublesome Trucks, ignore him. And Ertl D199, and Wooden Railway Stink Boy. I call these things Stink Boys. I don't know why. They're very odd. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I hope you guys think I found some pretty neat stuff, and hopefully it won't be too long before I get to do another video like this again. So, thank you for watching.